clip.
Inspiration. Have you ever been inspired by someone? Did that someone know that they inspired you? Did you know that you can inspire others? Yes, even you. Today I'm going to share with you a story. It's my story about achieving a huge goal and how important that inspiration played in the achievement of that goal, not only for my success, but for the success of those around me. I'm going to talk about my goal today, but I want you to make it your own. Put your goal in the place of mine. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. 4 years ago, I decided to start doing triathlons. Now, if you don't know what a triathlon is, it's a little swim, about a little bike ride, about a little run. Triathlons come in different distances. The first one I prepared for is what they call a sprint distance triathlon. I certainly wasn't sprinting, but it was a sprint distance triathlon. The swim, 0.6 miles in open water. Have any of you ever swam half a mile in open water? It's quite the experience. Then, you get out of the water, you quickly get your wetsuit off, you put your cycling shoes on, you put your cycling hat on, and you put your sexy cycling sunglasses on. And you quickly get on your bike and head out of the transition area. Because everything that you're doing is timed, a lot like your goal. You head out on your bike ride. The bike ride for your sprint triathlon is around 26, 27, 28 miles. They vary depending upon the event. No problem, right? You complete your bike ride, you get back to that transition area, and you quickly take off your cycling shoes, you put on your running shoes, you take off your cycling helmet, and you put on your running hat, and you take off running. Everything is timed, so you're hurrying. Not like your goal. The run today? 6 to 7 miles. No problem, right? You run out, you complete your first sprint distance triathlon. Congratulations. That was goal number 1. What was your goal number 1? Is it timed? Do you have a definite goal in mind? Well, let's take that goal. Take my goal, take your goal. Sprint triathlon, we're going to double it. Double your goal. It's now called a half iron distance triathlon. The swim today, 1.2 miles. 1.2 miles of swimming in open water. With sharks and seaweed. Well, there's none of that in lakes, obviously, but this is what I hear constantly. Jim, what about the sharks? There's no sharks in this water. I actually swam up in Boca Reservoir, some of you are probably familiar. 1.2 mile swim. Once you get done with that 1.2 mile swim, you quickly get out of the water, you rip off that wetsuit. Once again, you put on your cycling shoes, you put on your cycling helmet, and you put on your sexy cycling glasses. You know what I'm talking about. And you jump on your bike and you head out of that transition area. This half iron distance triathlon, 56-mile bike ride. 56-mile bike ride after your little swim. You head out on your bike ride, it's fantastic. But now, you're having some struggles. And what you heard as you were preparing for your sprint distance triathlon was the people that were saying, Jim, wow, you've inspired me to do a little bit more of whatever it is for that individual. It's amazing. So now, as you're on that bike, you're thinking to yourself, wow, I don't want to let these people down. I have to keep going. With that inspiration, you complete that bike ride, you get to the transition area. Now you've got to quickly transition, take those cycling shoes off, put those running shoes on, take that cycling hat off, put that running hat on, and you take off for your run. Have you been counting? The run for this distance? A half marathon. 13.1 miles. After your swim, after your bike. Now you've got to dig deep. Now you're having some challenges. You're tired. You don't like running, first of all. You're trying to get through this because your goal is to complete this distance. You're pulling those voices out of your head again. Jim, you inspired me to. The inspiration from those that you had given is now coming back to you to help you complete your event. And you do complete. Next up, are you paying attention? It's a full Ironman triathlon. Full Ironman. For those of you math majors in the room, you know that the swim, 2.4 miles in open water. It took me an hour and 36 minutes of continuous swimming to get through that. You have to dig deep. It takes more than your goal. It takes the goal of a team. Those people that you have inspired that are now inspiring you. You quickly finish that swim, you get out of the water, you rip off that wetsuit, which is a challenge. You rip off that wetsuit, you put on those cycling shoes, you put on that hat, and one more time, you've got those sexy sunglasses that just completes the outfit. You get on your bike, and you head out on your bike ride. Math majors in the room, do you know how far we're riding today? 112 miles. Oh, and there's 6,000 feet of climbing in that 112 miles. You dig deep, you listen to those people that are inspiring you, and you just keep going. You just keep going to achieve that goal. You complete that bike ride, guess what's waiting for you? Yes, now the quick transition, you take off those cycling shoes, you put on those running shoes, you take off that cycling helmet, you put on that running hat, and you take a nap because you are tired. No, you don't have time to take a nap. You quickly run out of that for, are you ready for it? A full marathon. 26.2 miles. I don't share this story with you to impress upon you how incredible that was. I share this with you to show you the importance of what inspiring others can not only do for them, but what it can do for you. You are a very powerful individual. You all have the power to inspire others through your goal. We completed that triathlon together. I now ask you, who are you going to inspire?